Hey everyone, welcome to my studio. This week on the big bench, I have the Mosaic portrait commission. I'd like to finish the hair and the shirt. The client and I discussed the background and blue was selected. So that is what I've pulled so far. It might change. These of course got nowhere. Swinging around to the other workbench. I didn't work on this at all. The commission takes precedence, but hopefully I'll get back to this soon. In the other part of my garage, my son has finished his fish mosaic and is coming over today to grout. And he also said to clean up. Hopefully that will get cleaned up soon. Over here, I've got something else going. I've started a series of plexiglass leaves. I finished this one and grouted. This one I finished needs to be grouted. And then I have pulled all this gorgeous glass in fall colors to make some more. And I think this one will be purples and browns. I've got this amazing glass here with orange and purple and blue. So we'll see. Showed this to the client and they noticed that the tooth is slightly crooked, which I'm not sure if it's just cut crooked or not, but that means I'm going to replace it. So Operation Tooth Extraction has begun. It's going to be tricky to get that tooth out without chipping the lip or the other teeth around it. But I wanted to show it just so everyone would understand how just removing one piece of glass is quite a bit of work when it is in the middle of a piece. It's not like these are all loose and I can easily extract it. I have to spray it with water to loosen the adhesive, and then I have to be careful because it can loosen the adhesive on all the pieces around it. I just hope I can cut one that looks better than this one. Here we go, got it. Doesn't she look pretty now? Here's the tooth. So I have my photo reference right here so that I can make sure to get it. This isn't like just painting over it with another color, because there's a lot more to it with mosaic. I'm going to start big and cut it down from there. And probably be using the grinder. Teeth can be tricky because they are not just white. They start to get darker as they recede into the mouth to give that look, the illusion of going back into the mouth. You don't want them to make them look yellow, so it's a little tricky finding the exact color. And I can see that on this side of the tooth, the far side, it does curve just a tiny bit, and then the middle part is quite straight, and there's a tiny gap at the bottom. So there's not really a gap at the top. I think I've made it too thin, so let's start over. That looks like a better thickness. More curve on the top. Ah! Ah, it chipped. Chipped a tooth. Start over. Correct. I think I'm going to use the grinder from here so I don't chip it again. I need to grind down the top of the tooth. It was a little bit too large. Bottom of the tooth needs a slight bevel to create that tiny gap at the bottom. I'm going to check for fit. To grind the bottom again. And check for fit. It fits, but it needs a little bit of grinding on this one side to make it look more realistic. So here's the tooth. As you can see, it fits, but there is a bit of glue residue left in here, so I am going to clean some of that out so that it sits level. When I sprayed the water, this glue became mushy, and the picture that I decoupaged on there became wet and mushy, and it was creating a bump. So I got to clean that all out so that I can put the new tooth in and have it sit correctly. And when I do put glue in there, it's going to help. This tooth is a little bit loose, I can see from spraying it. do feel like a dentist here, using a dental, well, some tweezers. Right, I think we're ready for some Weldbond. So we don't get too much glue, I'm gonna dip it. Operation tooth repair. Oh, it's almost done. There. A bit straighter, nice and clean. I found out earlier this week that Armstrong Glass Company is moving from Kennesaw, Georgia to Phoenix, Arizona. They have been about 20 minutes away from me. In fact, I used to work there, so they will be missed, but I went there one last time and I just wanted to show everyone what I purchased. Tried to get glass that was unique to Armstrong while they're here so that I wouldn't have to pay shipping. They will still have their product available online, but shipping can be quite pricey. I love iridized glass. Isn't that awesome? This one is another iridized. You can see that. I love the bright green and blue on this one. This one is really unique to them because it has so many different colors in here. Red, lime green, blue, and some white. Sort of amazing. Aqua and bubblegum pink. Really like this one. Blue, amber, and white streaky. Look at the back. This amber, green, blue, purple. So pretty. This package. And another one underneath here. So, I also did purchase a lot of glass for my students, but I won't open that on here. I got some Van Gogh glass, which I don't use a whole lot. Oh, and this one. Black oak streaky. Who can't use a nice neutral? More of this. And this is the Van Gogh glass, which I really like the blue violet. The black sparkle can't be beat. This is more of a teal, but it's called emerald green. And then this is one of their hot deals. Purple iridized. Couldn't resist it. In addition to glass, I also bought sun catcher wire for things I hang in the window. New wheels for my tools. And these are bevels, round bevels. I'll just open and show you. I use these for ornaments. It's clear. So I put the mosaic on the flat side, and then the back is nice and dull, very pretty. Which I've used the round ones before, but I've never purchased these oval ones before, so let me just show them to you. These are nice because I could really make something on this. It's big enough. Very pretty. That's it. Changing out a few other pieces. These cheap pieces were triangular and they distracted me. And the orange up here was a little too strong, so I cut it down and added a lighter pink instead. Now I'll be able to grout. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.